Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is set up a course. We're going to start from scratch, and then we're going to go through exactly how to implement a certificate. So we're going to start a new course. We're going to have Zoe testing number 1. Put this in. We'll go to, and we'll do 2018 underscore Q1. All right, so there is our course. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to education.vtoxford.org/admin. And once this loads, we are going to go to course modes. So since this course was just created, we have to add a course mode. We are going to take our ID here, and we're going to put it in for course. We're going to make sure that it is in honor, and the display name is going to be honor certificate. We're going to press save. So now that we're back at our course, we're going to go to settings, advanced settings. And then here in the first box, when it loads, we are going to add in on certificates. The next thing that we're going to do is find certificate web / HTML view enabled and make sure that it says true, and then we're going to save our changes. So now we're going to go to settings, grading, and we're going to set our grading policy. So for this course, I'm just going to do 50-50 pass-fail, and I am only going to add one homework assignment to make it easy so that everyone can see how it goes. So I'm going to add one homework assignment, 0 of them are going to be droppable, and the weight of that one question is going to be 100% of the grade. So all of these other ones, I'm just going to delete, and I'm just going to have this, and then I'm going to save my changes. So now I'm going to go to the outline again, and I'm actually going to set up the course. So I'm going to add a new section, new subsection, and then I'm going to add a new unit. So this unit is going to be the question that we just talked about. So it's going to be the only grade in the course that I'm now producing. So I'm just going to add a checkbox problem. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just going to leave it like this. And we're just going to ask, is this grade? And it's going to be a correct answer and a correct answer. So we're going to save that, and we are going to publish. So now if you go back to your outline, you're going to see that we have our question here. But what we want to make sure that we do is that we set it to graded. So right now it's not graded, but if we set it to homework, edX knows to grade it as 100% of the grade, which is how they're going to know if someone is eligible to pass this class. So we're going to save. Now, another thing that edX needs to do is they need to know that for schedules and details, that this is something that it has already occurred, that the student can get a certificate because it's at the correct time. So right now it says the course start date is 2029. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it start in 2017 so that students are already eligible. So I'm going to say December 6, 2017, and I'm going to save my changes. So now we're going to go back to our outline, and we're actually going to set up our certificates. So right now all I have is the question, but I'm going to add a new unit. And this is going to be, I'm going to say cert. Okay. So we're going to go to advanced. And because we put this into our advanced settings, we now have VON certificates. And we can edit the VON certificate. So you can edit the component display names if you'd like. You can edit the place. You have all of the variables. I'm going to go to the maximum unit, and I'm going to put in 10. And then I am going to go down to the actual unit, and I'm going to put in 40. So I'll save that now. So here now I can select whatever I want and I can submit. Now we go to Settings, Certificates, and we're going to set this up. So we actually can set up our certificate now. So course title is going to be Zoe Testing. And it's going to be for Zoe McKay. And that should be fine. So we're just going to create. And then here in Honor, you can see that we are going to preview. And you can now see the preview. I don't know why this isn't showing up yet. There we go. And now I can preview what I put in. What we talked about, maximum credits 10, actual number of credits 40, what I put in for the name, and my name. So now we have to go in and make sure that we are enabling student-generated certificates. So if we go back to the course, we view it live, you'll see the Instructor tab. And under Instructor, you'll see Certificates. And we want to make sure that we click right here, Enable Student-Generated Certificates. Okay. And then those have now been enabled.